Hi, I'm Yuvraj. I'm a software engineer. Been around 10 years in building legacy software applications and shipped enterprises applications for fertility domain. And now it's time to explore and leverage the AI in our day-to-day life. Hope everyone is discussing and talking and so most of us is confused about how to go, how to start with it. So the reason we started is we have some knowledge, I have some knowledge, and I want to share that knowledge, and I want to deepen my expertise and deepen my knowledge. So the goal is that I'll be teaching whatever the knowledge, and we'll be building the same and we'll be deploying as much as possible so that it will get the real good experience, practical experience. So eventually the goal is to collaborate and interactive. So eventually that's the long-term plan. We'll plan that something differently. So now what is AI? Imagine tomorrow you wake up, your phone helps you plan your day, right? Okay, your car decides that to avoid the traffic, which route to has to pick. You don't need to tell. You don't need to explicitly tell that what route it has to pick. So this is how the AI is going to evolve. Your AI is going to help to detect the crops diseases. So that's it's not just in one sector. Every layer it is going. The future is everywhere the AI is going to be impact in positive way. So we have to adapt, we have to learn, we have to build, and that's how it is going to be, and we should make a positive impact in which our lives. Okay, now so to start with it, I'll be talking about what is AI and what is LLMs and around generative AI. So this is going to be the first video. We'll cover the overview of very ecosystem of AI and with respect to how you build any AI application and how you can deploy it. That we'll be covering in next set of videos. So the plan is to so what is AI? So AI is it's a typical software system. It's a typical software system, but we don't really tell explicitly what to do. So this software learns from the patterns of data, and it does with the human level intelligence automatically of your task. So if you want me to put in just in one frame, AI is a super intelligence computer. It learns from patterns of data to perform some tasks automatically, and by performing them and also it learns how to do better perform in next situations, and broadly speaking human level intelligence. So that is what AI is. Now we talk about LLMs, right? So LLMs are large language models, so which performs lots of tasks. It has the massive knowledge across the world about industries, right? So we'll use this LLMs as a AI engineer. We'll use this AI LLMs and we build AI applications on top of it. This is what we are going to focus. We are not going to build the LLM models, which required a huge amount of data, huge money, huge machines and resources, power, time, all of that. So we don't need to do that. Our focus is going to be, we will be leveraging the LLMs, which is pretty popular, and we'll see our next set of videos we'll show the demos, we'll show the real world applications, we'll be building it, how to work with OpenAI and cloud, and in fact we'll also see how we can install the LLMs, small LLMs in our local machine through LLMA or Hugging Face, and how we use that to our specific need, be it be software engineer, be it be data analysis, be finance analyst, and how we can automate our workflows, how we can build a generative application, how we can build a RAG, what is RAG and RAG based applications, then your AI agents, and then your agentic AI agents. And for each topic and each concept, we'll be seeing a practical example, we'll be building an application and we'll be deploying it, and over the period of time we'll be deploying a production grade applications that will be decided and with the live by collaborating with all of you. Okay, so to recap it, what we covered in this video. What is AI? So AI is your computer software system which required human level intelligence, which has the human level intelligence to perform the task automatically, and it learns from the data, right? So that you put into the just straight away what is the definition of exactly what is AI. And what is generative AI? So generative AI is something you use the LLMs, build that on top of LLMs, you generate text, you generate videos, you generate code, you generate images. That is something you called generative AI, and you tweak it according to your needs. Let's say you have a LLM which is general LLM model. Now you need something, this LLM should be tuned for your use case, for your fintech to do your task, your day-to-day task. It can be code review, it can be code generation, it can be your security AI application. You can name it, finance analyst, data analyst. So you just fine tune it, you just make it tweaks, you build on top of it, and you just use it. So which has the context of your company, your coding practices, your security guidelines, your company policies. If it is a fintech, maybe the banking, the country bank guidelines, like in India, it's RBI guidelines. So that's how it works. Now we will see then what is in next session we'll focus more on how to set up the your local first LLM app, and we'll just interact with from your code base, from your computer. That is how we are going to be starting with. That is how we are going to do it. So that's all for tonight. Thank you.